Hello, friends. Welcome to another exciting episode of Snap Judgments. We are, as is traditional for the start of the season, without any extra co hosts. Instead, we are guesting on another podcast. We are joining Tucker and Not My Dance on their podcast, except it's on my feed, and it's not their podcast, it's still mine. What's your podcast, guys? They couldn't figure out who to
you
talk.
can
It was
check us
amazing.
out on Marvel Yap, which of course we post on my channel, and then it's also on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts.
That's amazing. Tucker is TUCCRR, who you can find on his stream and posting all that good stuff. Meanwhile, Not My Dance is a hoe and has multiple podcasts to plug now.
Excuse me, I only have one podcast. The other one's a show. Yeah, actually.
What's the
Did you
difference?
like the way I sounded really pretentious?
What's the difference? What's the difference?
One of them is 30 minutes long, and the other one gets to be an hour long,
I don't think,
or 2 hours.
I don't think that makes one a podcast and one a show, my friend. I think there need to be other differences.
I don't have.
There are a few other differences. There definitely are, but this is a podcast for Snap Judgments right now, so we're going to be.
Is the difference? Well, we're pedantic on Snap Judgments. Is the difference which giant human being he's podcasting with?
Yes, that is.
That's part of
it. One person has special guests, and one person has a guest. So there's also that too.
Clever.
You could say one person has special guests, and then the other person is a special. Or wait, are you the special guest?
Oh my god. You were almost there. Wait, I'm trying to get you to plug this goddamn podcast. If you don't plug it soon, I'm gonna kill you. Hurry up.
Dance, plug your show, bro.
I'm like keeping on this subject, like plug it.
Now you're talking and I can't plug anymore. No, it's it. That's it. You have to wait to the end of the podcast for me to figure out what this podcast is. That's it. No, you have to wait.
Sorry, guest. I tried, man. He just wouldn't be fed.
I'll do it at the end. I'll do it at the end, but unfortunately I was talked over.
You can follow Not My Dance at Not My Dance on YouTube. I don't know which feed the podcast is on. It shows up on my feed and I'm subscribed, but I'm subscribed to a lot of Marvel Snap stuff. So, you can find us at Snap Judgments Pod. But hey, if you really want to help us out, please check out youtube.com/@PulseGlazer, where we're going to be doing a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm not going to do the whole sales pitch right now. I'll also do that at the end of the podcast, probably during the prop dance section. Sound good?
Perfect. I love it.
Yarg.
All right, we are going to rank all of the season's cards, and even though it wouldn't have been number one a week ago, it's almost certainly going to be number one right now for the rest of the season. It is the 4/5 Season Pass Star-Lord Master of the Sun. On reveal, next turn you get +1 energy. For each turn you've ended with unspent energy, and this gains that much power. Also, I shout out Dance on this slide because he made this pretty graphic. What do we think of Star-Lord?
I must have given you an old version of the graphic then. That's funny.
It's fine. I just changed the words at the bottom. I'm perfectly capable. I've showed just like old stats on cards for weeks. It's not a big deal. Friends, what do we think of this card? We'll go in the usual Tucker Dance me order.
This card's good. I think it's so funny that like people were thinking this card was going to be bad. Like getting extra energy for floating energy, like just seems like a no-brainer. And I think this is kind of like a no-brainer kind of card. Like it literally like, and I say this like anyone can play this card. Like I think that's like what's great about it is like it's very not necessarily accessible. But like you don't really have to think too much with playing this card. You just play card and you get extra energy, opposed to like having to set up for like Fallen One and double Fallen One's power to get stuff going on. It's just a dumb I get to do dumb things kind of card.
Sounds.
Yeah, it's just a solid card, honestly. Like Star-Lord is master of Snap. It's just good. He just does exactly what he says he's going to do, and then he does it very well. And is a very cool card, and then Hela exists and makes him trash and makes me hate him.
I mean, Man Spider exists. Gambit combo exists. If you haven't seen that yet, that's the video that comes out the same day we're recording this. Like, there's all sorts of stupid stuff you can do with Star-Lord that you shouldn't be able to do. It's like they took the challenge that they couldn't make a more stupid season pass card than Chulao.
Yeah.
This is the best back-to-back months of season passes since Loki and Elsa.
Or Iron Patriot Sam Wilson.
Nah, better than Iron Patriot Sam Wilson. I think Shulau is a better card than Sam Wilson or Iron Patriot by like a fair amount. I'm not convinced Star-Lord isn't.
Yeah, but okay, on the busted scale, yes. And it's I think the first time we've had good back-to-back season pass cards since probably like Iron Patriot, Sam Wilson. Not like the same, overpowered scale, but like definitely like with that low key
Yeah.
Elsa. I think I agree with there.
Um.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do this now because like I just got to get this out of my system. I hate this card so much. Like I think this is absolutely atrocious design. Like just being able to play pass, Star Lord, Modok, Hela is completely stupid. And even if you get rid of that, the like other 18,000 things you can do with 10 million energy, while he's like 9 power. Um, Marvel Snap used to be a game where you could like figure out what your opponent was going to do and how much power they were going to put out, or at least try to count that. And good luck between this Shulao, what lane the freaking Fing Fang Foom is going to come down in,
Hmm.
whether it's going to be Zola or Taskmaster for that nonsense. Like I feel like there's almost no skill expression anymore in Marvel Snap. Like there's skill expression in deck selection, but like unless you're playing like specifically Super Giant, I'm not sure where the skill expression is supposed to live.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think like you hit it right there on the noggin. Like I think prior to like Star Lord coming out, like even like Phoenix Force in some instances can have like some skill expression.
Mhm.
Not the same as like Sugi. I think Sugi still, like you said, is the best, like with setup and like being able to play around certain things. And I think that's like one of the main quote unquote, I say that quote unquote counters for this card.
Mhm.
But there's just so much you can do with it.
So hey, big
Very
old raid from
vers-
Nithio. Sorry, go ahead, Dance. Thank you, Nithio.
You're good. I'm just gonna say it was a very versatile card.
So I just like, can we have Shang back yet? Please,
You
like
have
pretty
Shung
please.
back with this
No,
card. You
like
go Shung, Absorbing Man, and Grandmaster.
sure. Can I like have like regular Shang back where like they put out 10 million power and I just say no to at least one lane? Like pretty like between this and Shulao, right? Like it would be really nice to have old Shang back.
You can have Ultron, sure. Not Shung. Sorry, that's it.
No, like seriously though, how is old Shang too good in this meta?
It's such a fun card. Ultron's such a weird one to go for.
Why are we on
I
Ultron?
love it. You said Ultron.
No, I said Shang.
Chat, clip it.
Oh my god. Bring Shang back. All right, I'm moving on because Dance has broken me. Moondragon.
You said
You did say Ultron.
Did I say Ultron? Fine. I meant Shang.
You did. You snuck it in there.
Okay.
I
Bring
totally
Shang
thought
back.
you were talking. I was so confused when you brought Ultron into the
No,
conversation.
I have no idea why I said Ultron. Bring Shang back.
Sorry.
Like Ultron Chi. Oh my god, make it so the Ultron clones all are mini Shang-Chi's.
Oh gosh.
All right, that's
please.
fair. Bring it back. Let's go. That seems like the only logical conclusion.
Chat heard Shang. Thank you.
Well, you said
Thank you,
Shung
chat.
like 5 more times prior to the other one.
So I just said
it's okay.
Ultron once by accident. Fair enough.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
So Ika says he doesn't think the old Shang helps with Star-Lord, and like that's entirely possible, and triple Shang would be fine at that point, right? Like Scott, because what Shang ultimately does at that point is he says you can't play these things as much. The mental effect and the like possibility of triple Shang changes deck building. It's not about like in-game effect. It's just about it changes what you're allowed to do. It changes how many
The
points you're allowed
psychology.
to try and build. And I think that like that would fundamentally change Marvel Snap back for the better. I hope it might be too late to put that genie back in the bottle because the effect of Shang for a long time was more psychological than actual. But like I would like to at least try to have that psychological effect back because I played the first day of the season, I saw what Star Lord did, and I was like, nope, I don't want to do this.
Rework Ghost again, so Ghost now affects energy cap. It didn't work for end of turn, so just rework Ghost again and make it an energy capper.
But like even if you
Remove
make
the
it
abilities of all not on reveal, ongoing, or activate cards here. There you go. Just let her get rid of everything else.
so I don't know what like an energy cap does. Like it might make Star-Lord worse, right? But then you have to play that and you just die to Sholau. Like I'm not
I mean,
sure
then you
what the answer is to like just or you like there's still Fin Fang Foom, right? Like I'm not sure what the answer is to just like I generally have
you can't
10
Fin Fang
gajillion points.
Film necessarily if you Ghost puts an energy cap on.
Well, then
They'd
would
have
the
to have
energy cap
magic.
be 6? Because I don't think they're gonna make the energy cap 6. You know what I
It'd
mean?
be
They're
whatever
not
the
like-
turn is.
It'd be turn based opposed to just like
Yeah.
6.
so,
If there was an energy cap card, I'd love it if it was a retroactive one and also made Havoc better.
I mean, I wish they just gave it like we could also in this meta totally give like 15 cards back their power, right?
Old Leech.
I mean, old
Why?
leech.
Why would you
is-
say these words?
Which
No.
old leech? There have been 7 old leeches.
That's a
Removes
fair point.
what removes all on reveal abilities
Okay.
in hand.
I mean, then at 4 cost, sure. At 5 cost, doesn't stop Star-Lord.
If there was a change to Leech where it removed an on reveal, it should remove the leftmost on reveal ability from your opponent's hand.
You need to make it less than a 4 cost then.
I mean,
I still think it's
Yeah.
amazing because the leftmost is the card that you've been holding on to the longest. That could remove a
Oh.
Foomer, could remove
And
a
Spider Ham
Chandler.
was so good when it was leftmost card, right?
It was. I think it
uh,
still was. Just changed it to activate. Maybe I'm
Hmm.
wrong entirely, but I thought it
I
was
don't-
solid then.
I don't even remember that. I'm not going to pretend I do. Look, at the end of the day, Star-Lord is design space that I don't like. We have to make like 17 new tech cards for this. Like it's so annoying. I understand that they're trying to sell stuff because apparently the game lost $10 million last year, but I mean more than $10 million. I was trying to be hyperbolic and I really badly undersold how much money they lost. But even with that the case, I just like I don't enjoy these design decisions at all. It means like they release cards like Moondragon, right? And it's just like,
Mhm.
oh well, that's bad because it's not 10 million power.
Yeah, just in the wrong meta.
Hmm.
Because Dragon's actually pretty good
I-
for what it does,
yeah.
but it just doesn't compete with everything else going on.
I actually think Moondragon's a lot more. It's just completely fine and just also completely mundane.
If I told you in last August, so about 6 months ago, if my math is right,
Mm-hmm.
about 6 months ago, I think my math is slightly off here, but about 6 months ago, that you would just have a 2/8 every game. You would be like, oh my god, that's broken.
And Sue would be out too, so you'd also have that to combo
Yeah.
with potentially.
Well, you never. I don't think so. Everyone always said that, but I don't think you ever really want to play these with Sue because in Sue decks you never want to play one card on your last turn.
Unless it's the Doom 2099 copium, you know? Like,
Yeah. Well, we can also have Doom
I think
2099
it's fine
back
there.
just fine. Like Doom 2099 can go back at least one nerf.
Give the
It's-
bots actual power instead of them just set at 0.
Yep, that was the last one. Yeah, that'd be at this point, like the Doom bots are going to be like we're 25 power in every lane, and the other decks are going to be like we're 45 power in every lane. We beat that, and that's it.
It's how I filmed your Doombot that had 25 power. Now I have 25 power plus 12.
Yeah, exactly. Gross. Yeah, Moondragon's good though. Like she's a fine card. I guess I
Yeah,
should
it
read her.
just doesn't
2/2
hold a candle.
2/2 end turn plus 2 power if you played one card this turn and spent all your energy. Perfectly cromulent card, right?
Mhm.
Uh,
I also think that what is it? The Moondragon. I honestly thought Doom 2099 has been doing solid up in the push to ladder or push to infinite.
Yeah.
If you don't run into Starlord.
yeah,
Your
it-
Cosmo,
I
the
didn't mind
Cosmo
running
version is fun, but like I think when I was playing the Moondragon deck too, it was before they'd established some more of like the tier 1,
Mhm.
tier 2, I think Starlord decks. And then once those came out, like the matchup was just like horrible.
I put up. I have a version with Eliath and Cosmo, and then I was fine.
yeah,
was,
fair enough.
was where I
yeah.
was at. Because then also I kept doing it to Hella decks, and it was really funny.
I just feel like I don't have prio in a lot of those instances. So like the Eliath, I don't necessarily get down.
That's fair.
I was having very little trouble beating those with various Sholau decks either. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's just like no one's playing Sholau right now. But Shulao is still
Hmm.
completely freaking broken, like utterly and absurdly broken. It's just Shulao takes a little bit of effort, and Starlord takes no effort.
It's not the who knew hot commodity, you know.
Yeah.
I got to play a season pass card because I just spent the money and I got weekend missions coming up, you know.
True.
All
Hey,
right.
that'll be out.
Any more Moondragon thoughts?
No, but I've enjoyed
This
this card. I mean, like you think of Chamber and like you think of Moondragon. Of course, Chamber
Mm-hmm.
has like a higher ceiling because like you don't have to. You're not limited to that one card. But like this still like I play this on 2 and immediately it becomes a 2/4. Like you still can get some really good value with it.
Yeah. Look,
It's nice that they buffed up Iron Lad and right before
Yeah.
Moondragon released, because honestly, it's felt good with it.
Mhm. This is a good card. Like
Yeah.
genuinely a good card. It's just it's such a strange meta for this supposedly good card.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like there's a time when this would have been the best card in Marvel Snap.
Moondragon.
Yep. If
Yeah,
they
I
released
think for like especially that 2 cost like stat line, like it would
yeah.
have been like, yo, like last year, the season of 2s, like
I
it
mean
was gonna be solid.
Leech leader decks would have like killed for this,
Yep.
right? Like there have
Yep.
been old Sandman decks, pick one, would have absolutely adored this card. There's so many different decks. Storm War Machine Legion decks would have loved this.
Mm-hmm. It's just we got Chamber also before it, and it's like, but like having it as an alt, you know, like having it instead of just I have one big 2, I have 2 big 2s potentially, you know.
Mm-hmm. But right now, it's not really a card. I mean, it's a card. It's just not a card that matters in the high meta game.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So straight up, this card might not exist. I'm unconvinced that this card exists. It is Magus, who's a 3/5 activate. Copy the text of a character in your deck with cost equal to unspent energy without using its on reveal. Um, we really couldn't just make it not copy on reveals to make it cool, right? It has to be like it can still copy an on reveal card and not use it.
Nope. So sad.
Uh,
Yeah, it had so much potential. Of course, that's why we live and die by the data mines. It's just I wonder how busted quote unquote this was in testing, or if it did get testing with on reveal, right?
I mean, it's just clearly too good with negative. What the hell just happened? My phone just decided to make noises. Sorry.
We didn't hear it. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, it is very, very, very clearly just straight up too good with Mr. Negative.
I wish
Yeah.
this was like a 3/3 that let it do the on reveal at least. Like I'm assuming there was something busted
Then
there.
yeah, negative. It's if it does the on reveal, it's broken with negative. Period. Because then you have negative in every game you see either this or negative.
I think with Star-Lord as well everywhere. I think there'd be a variety. However, considering that they're buffing Hela with Star-Lord's release, it's probably a good thing they didn't add Magus.
I mean, sure. But does he exist now?
No,
Mm-mm.
it doesn't. He's not
It's
as
so bad.
fancy.
The best I can come up with for him is he's Iron Man, except Iron Man that you can't mystique is a lot worse.
Yeah, I know Parrot was doing some like hammer stuff with him, and like you activate him if you don't have your hammer in hand, and then you like can Odin him or Grandmaster him, but like still,
So much stuff.
I
yeah,
mean,
it's just a lot of effort.
yeah, that
Opposed to
Yeah.
Star Lord, no effort. Haha.
I just don't think this card exists. Like they might as well not have printed this until someone figures something out, which they're not going to because Star Lord's gonna exist for a while.
Yeah,
I really
that's
hope that this is a card that they OTA in the coming week to give it the ability just to use it on reveal. Because oh
don't.
my, this is
I don't.
You make it at 2
I
cost.
make
So what I would do is really simply just
maybe even
make it
two.
not be able to copy and whiff on an on reveal.
Like,
Like
if
it
it
just
doesn't hit, then you just float till next.
well, it just doesn't hit on reveals, right? Like it can't hit an on reveal that does nothing.
Or activates.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, or activates. Either one. Ideally both, but at least like they made this card to lock a spot in the OTA.
Because those are a low commodity. It's that use each one.
I mean,
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's a Sarah hit, but like
yeah. So you're spending 8 for your Sarah. Seems like a lot,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you just used your
Yeah.
turn 3 and your turn 5 on that. That doesn't seem worth it.
mhm.
You can Mystique him, but like he's not the last card played to Mystique, so you better have him at the right time, Jerky.
Okay, sorry. You actually you can mystique him by
Oh my
playing
god.
him, then skipping the enter. That's what the chat's saying. Yeah, chat. You're just being annoying. Hush.
Yeah, like
Anyway,
you can play him on 3, skip 4, then trigger him on 5 and Mystique him on 6. Yes, that is an acceptable play
yeah,
pattern.
yeah. Take that, Glazer. Next time, don't be wrong.
Fair. Oh wait, no, you can just float on 5 and immediately Mystique him. That shouldn't happen, but okay, that's like almost certainly a bug because he's not the last card you play. Copy
Yeah, was he the
text
last
is not.
card you played?
Yeah,
Then?
if he's the last card you played, that should work. And if
That's
he's not the last card you played, absolutely should not. Like,
okay.
yeah.
Whatever. Okay,
All
chat's
right.
gonna confuse us. And we're gonna spend too long on this thing.
Yeah,
without
agreed.
even
We're
looking at
just
the next
staring at
cards.
chat completely in silence. They're all like waiting.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Magus sucks. He's probably gonna be one of the bottom cards at this list.
All right. Yeah, this one's
Uh.
like I just think this is a really bad card, and I don't like it. And let's talk about Drax. Because Drax is a 3/4 end of turn +4 power if your opponent played a card with greater power this turn. Move that card if you'd be winning its location. Move to that card if you'd be winning its location.
Isn't it +3?
It's a +3 now. I'm pretty sure I'd
Oh,
given
is it?
Brady updated graphics with all these things. However, I think Brady didn't use any of my updated graphics.
All right. Well, 3/7 then.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3/7, 3/10, 3 whatever. We talked about this as well, I think. Didn't we talk about this a month or so ago?
I don't remember. Yes, probably. That seems likely.
When it was
Oh
a
yeah, we did the whole
forecast, we
ranking
did.
of the.
Yeah. Every card coming to be ranked. Yes.
Mhm.
Tucker wasn't here for
This
that though.
No, it
well,
wasn't.
because I skipped
wasn't
I skipped our podcast. That's why.
Yeah, no, I wasn't invited.
I mean,
Mhm.
there were 18 people on that episode.
It's a good
Yeah,
thing
I
you
think
weren't
I
there,
was also
Tuck.
out
You're
of
okay.
town too.
+3 power if your opponent played a card with greater power this turn. Move to that card if you be winning its location. An important thing to note as well is that if for some reason your opponent plays multiple cards that had greater power than Drax, then it will randomly choose between them in terms of which location.
I mean, I don't expect most people to play 2 5s, but that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
With Star-Lord, you can do some crazy things.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Got a point. Nope. He's
Ugh.
got a point, Your Honor.
Yeah. I think this is probably good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the power gaining is good. I think like there's going to be some games where it could potentially lose you the game.
Yeah.
But it's going to scale probably fairly well in the current meta.
I just feel like it's gonna probably be more power than Gladiator most of the time.
Yeah, and less downsized too, especially like Gladiator. Like they're both going to be meta dependent cards.
Mhm.
Depending on like what is the big cards in the meta and stuff. Because Gladiator, you're not really wanting to play into like a hella meta because then you're getting their big card on the board, and we have current Shang-Chi, and like this is like, well, they're not playing cards bigger than 7 power, so like I only get this to a 3/7 kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is going to be probably, I think, a very okay card, and just probably
It's just
fine.
when is it not going to be a 3/7? I feel like if my opponent never plays a card with more than 4 power, I win.
There's a
Yeah.
If the Tuck, what do we have different names for with that deck? I call it Spice Rack.
Small ball.
Yeah, small ball Spice Rack stuff is the only chance that this card really doesn't trigger much,
Sure.
but
like,
it probably still does, even with like a Sage.
Yeah, but even like super forget much. If it triggers once, I think it's just like a safer Gladiator.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know
like,
what I
are you playing this in those Gladiator decks, or like what are you swapping out if you're playing this in Surfer? It's like I'm kind of just wondering what decks you're necessarily. I think like in a stats deck, I think like that's totally is solid. It's just like what am I plugging out because I want to get this instead, kind of thing.
I think this is a card that
Yeah.
people that is going to get used and potentially could bring back an old version of those Sarah Tech decks.
Ika said what my answer was going to be. It's super giant. It's a super giant card, I think.
Yeah, it's great that they buffed Super Giant. Remember when they buffed Super Giant to 4/7? Now they brought it down to 4-6, and then they're going to be they're going to have issues with all the numbers not, getting cut down, and so Supergiant will go back to its 4 or 5 sets. It's gonna be awesome.
I mean, Supergiant has to be good, or I don't know if I'm ever playing Marvel Snap again. So that seems important. Uh, like I don't know what this game
There
is
you go.
without Supergiant right now. Like I
for
don't think
sure.
there's anything but go as tall as you can as Supergiant's not a deck.
That'd be fair.
Absolutely.
It'll be good in Sanctum. Scott made a good point. But it's a Guardians card. It's got to be good in Sanctum, right?
That's
Ooh,
true.
I love that. That's actually a solid shout for Sanctum. The limited time game modes, I think, are some really interesting places for some of these cards to shine.
I just think this is going to
Especially
shine.
mages.
If you want a generically good 3, and I think sometimes you do, it's like this is if in a bad copycat meta, this is the card.
Yes, you would miss it on turn. You would miss a turn of Drax's triggers on turn 5 if you play Supergiant on turn 4.
Ultimately okay with that though, right? Like you play it, you get the one trigger, you're probably going to get Prio, and then you're just happy to go.
And you stop Star-Lord potentially too.
Yeah, you turn off potential Star-Lord, you mess up the Shulao stuff, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just hit Infinite with Shulao. I don't know. We'll see if I hit Infinite. All right, Drax is the second best card of the season so far. I think it's better than Moondragon. Fair?
Yes.
But the list that we currently have, yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to end up second best. Because we have the ultimate Sanctum card, Major Victory.
Who's releasing in Grand Arena, by the way?
Yeah, but he's the ultimate Sanctum card, whatever he releases in. He's
I know. But the question mark's in the top left because we didn't know at the time.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
3/4. On reveal, add 2 members of the Guardians crew to your hand, and the Guardians crew are Gamora, Groot, Mantis for some reason, Rocket, Drax, and Star-Lord. So you're going to get 2 of those cards. The problem is 3 of the 5 are really bad. 3.5 of the 5 are really bad.
I don't get this card. Why is this a thing?
That's why he's so angry.
And your Victoria hand Guardians.
Look, I'll play this in Sanctum.
Cool. It's what Your Honor, he's got a point still. Yeah, it'll be cool. Guardians. We have Guardians Victoria hand deck. Let's go.
I mean, why is Mantis one of these
3/5.
cards? Why is Mantis one of these cards? Like, just get rid of Mantis, and I can at least like almost be like, yeah, it's bad, but like if you're good at predicting, like Mantis is so bad. Why is Mantis one of the cards?
Based in chat. That's the best take I've heard on this card ever.
No, because even in 2023 we had Coulson.
Cards.
Most 2023 card I've ever seen. But like even in 2023 we had Coulson. Like you never play this over Coulson in a real deck.
No, but they're
they
going to
know
buff all
they're
the
reworking
Guardians
Mantis.
cards. This season is a Guardian season. They're going to buff all the Guardians cards, and we'll be laughing.
I mean, maybe they are going to buff every Guardian this season during the Guardian season, and we will all look bad. But like, how much would they have to buff the Guardians for them to be good in a Star-Lord meta?
Doubling power.
Yeah, it would have to be doubling, right? Each one would have to double, and then you have to like
that would
re-trigger
be.
it. Even then,
Yep, 100%.
That's only good with some of them because Rocket Raccoon's a 1/1.
Double.
Yeah, but then you bounce them.
You have Gamora's old ability from was it Team Clash? Give them some of their Team Clash abilities.
Yeah. If you gave him Team Clash, then all of a sudden I'd play Major Victory. All right, this is easily the worst card of the season, right? Like as bad as Magus is,
major
this is
failure.
Worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Team Clash Guardians were good, but like
Magus can cope.
Yeah. Major Victory, if you play it, it's just like I'm snapping. You play Major Victory, I snap.
It's a snap condition for your opponent.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm gonna need to add a new color to my slideshows for like, oh, they played it. Snap against them, please.
Unless you're in Sanctum, in which case you probably they might actually be cooking.
Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. Like half these cards are banned in Sanctum. I'll just play it in Sanctum. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, true.
I mean, your opponent.
Sanctum too. Major Victories can cause major bugs in Sanctum because it gives you bugged cards in hand. Banned cards. It's going to crash your games.
Oh,
Uh,
that'll be fun.
Nuisance suggests that this might be banned in Sanctum. If this is banned in Sanctum, like, then just don't print the card. Like, just be like,
if this card's banned in Sanctum, then that's the dumbest card released ever.
like, you have to have this available in Sanctum. Like, what are you doing with your life if this isn't available in Sanctum? Like, I just don't understand what we're even thinking at that point. Like,
both this and Coulson give the most. This is a 2023 card that should be a 3/5 at minimum by now, and I don't get why they aren't.
this should be like a 3/7 if I'm gonna play it. Even then, I'd be like, ugh, do I have to?
3/7. Your downside is you draw 2 Guardians, or you add 2 Guardians.
Your downside is you draw
3/7. You have the on reveal add 2 members of the Guardians.
Your downside is Mantis and Drax. It's like, fuck.
Well, you got a 3/7. Power creep is not real.
Ugh. All right. Time for my favorite card ever. It's Kirk. Kirk is a 3/3. Banish the top card of your deck. If it was 4 cost higher, +2 energy. Next turn, otherwise give this +4 power. I really, really, really wish they had reversed these two. If it's
Give
4 cost
+4 energy and power.
No. If it's 4 cost or higher, you get +4 power. If it's lower, you get the energy.
Because you would then be
more
setting
likely
yourself up. Because
exactly more likely to draw the big thing because you got rid of the little thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I think they fucked it up, but this is the best card ever.
It is.
Oh yeah.
No, okay. Okay. Look at, you see that blue skin, Bulls? This is not what's his face from Gilmore Girls. It's not Kirk.
It's Kirk. It's Kirk.
This is not Kirk.
This
is not Kirk.
Kraglin is
It's the comics version. This is comics version. This is not Kirk.
Will there be a Kirk variant?
Nope.
I don't believe you. There'll be a Kirk variant.
There's not. Look in the data mines.
There'll be eventually be a Kirk variant. I'm not gonna look in the data mines. There will eventually be a Kirk variant. Second, this is a Kirk variant. Move over, Jet.
Okay, the second it's a Kirk variant, I agree with you. But until we get that point, we do not have one in the game, and we won't have one as of current standings. How is this card doing?
I think it's fine. Like, it's fine in ramp, except that Star-Lord means that ramp doesn't exist. Like, I don't hate this as my third card in ramp.
I am actually interested to see if this is a realistic card in ramp. I don't feel like it is, but I'm very interested to see if I'm proven wrong.
Like, I think banish a card and get +2 energy is really good. Banish a card.
What are you swapping this out for in ramp?
The like Ebony Moss spot.
Oh, people are still playing that version?
Whatever version. Like, there's always that one extra card, right? There's one spot that's always been undecided. I would try Kraglin in that. Because, like, you're probably going to get +2 energy. You're only running, like, 2 or 3 cheaper things, right? And, like, you don't really want Electro or Luna on turn. Like, you don't want to draw Electro or Luna on turn 4. And turning Electro or Luna into a 3/7 just seems decent to me.
Yeah, I'm just also thinking about you are, going more into that 5 cost and higher, and maybe you want one of those cards instead, but then you discard it, or not discard it, you banish it, don't have a way to get it back.
Sure.
You have extra energy, but
I mean, in the ramp decks, you're usually just playing all the big stuff, I guess. I mean, I also expect them to give us banish synergy within the next few seasons. How?
Be cool. I'd like it if it would have to be something where it just gains a bonus based off of how many things are banished.
Bring back banished cards, so then you flood the board with all the skills you played with Merlin.
I don't believe that'll ever happen. I truly do not believe bringing back banished cards will ever happen.
The text on banish has gone for good.
Yeah. So that's why I like the idea of it being a Morbius, there being a Morbius style effect for banished cards.
I could see it. Banish Morbius.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you banish a card, 2x would be cool. That says.
Oh, that'd be fun too. Yeah.
Limpo. Yeah. When you banish a card, Gambit.
When you banish a card, move this card to a new location, and it gains +1 power, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Look, I think so. As of right now, this is better than Magus because at least it has a home.
Yeah.
Magus may eventually be better. Like, Magus is the only thing I can think that I give a shit about using Magus on, outside of like the occasional Tribunal or Onslaught, and like even then it's really hard because you usually want to get those out early and then do the copy them shit. The only really home I can think of for Magus is Iron Man.
Yep.
So outside of that, I think Kraglin's just better. I don't think it's as good as Moondragon as much as I want it to be.
An 8/5, an 8/5 with a 5 base power that
Mhm.
doubles the power at that location isn't bad. And that's about it.
Yeah. Well, and it's not really an 8/5 because Iron Man was going to be a 0 anyway, right?
What about Cerebro 5 though? You know, you don't have your Cerebro, so you made this for
I mean, are you
Cerebro.
running
Have
no
you
other
tested that?
threes?
Have you been testing Magus in your C5 deck, Tuck?
No,
You
I don't
said
play
you wanted to.
Cerebro.
I like
Didn't you-
C5. It's the
didn't-
only
I feel
Cerebro I
like-
like.
I made the deck, but I don't play Cerebro.
I'm so sorry, Tuck. You make the decks that you don't play them.
So
Yeah, I
wait,
give deck suggestions and buy or bust, and so it's a variety of different options. And then I just
Wow.
didn't want to play it, so I don't play it.
Sounds
So,
like I
like-
should be watching Buy or Bust more often.
well, but like, are you really going to run only Cerebro as your 3? And but you're at least running Ancient one, right?
Mm-hmm. You get an ancient one. You can still run like Mystique.
I don't know. Seems bad to me. All right.
Chat
Also,
don't forget you can Mystique Magus. Chat confirmed that earlier. So let's not
I mean,
forget.
you could play Cerebro. Well, actually, because can you proc the on reveal? You can't with Mystique. So like you can Mystique the Magus, but like you can't use Magus as Mystique.
You know what I'd like noted here for Magus?
Not really. Yeah, you're right, Tuck.
So this seems important. Even Splat didn't send me any Magus decks.
Yeah, that's
Th-
true.
This seems like the splattiest card ever, and if even Splat's not sending me Magus decks, I'm not sold.
Yeah.
Although it could be like
Yeah.
you do the 8/5 and that's your way to get the Sarah combo off.
Oh, for what it's worth, I actually do think that Magus, I forgot about this, but I was talking with Vorm about it. Magus plus objectives next month has a very real chance of being good.
Yeah, I keep hearing how broken objectives are. I'm going to need to see that be the case first.
Yeah. That's not today's combo. There's
Yeah.
going to be a
That's
lot of weird
next
stuff.
month when we have guests join us. All right. Jack
It's going to be
Flag.
even longer.
Oh God, yeah. That man can yap too. Chickadee Jack Flag is 3/3. Your cards here with increased power get +2 power. Ongoing. Tucker.
Doesn't say the word other.
It does not. Tucker.
It's a good card. Like genuinely a good card, and honestly fairly flexible. It's not just like 1 or 2 decks. Like you're gonna have a variety of different options, which I like about this. Ceiling wise,
Mhm.
311 seems pretty good.
Yeah, and like he's at 311, but you're already bumping that lane. So whatever lane he's in is
Yep.
just really hard to contest.
Yep. Moonstone things too. Like
Mhm.
there's a lot of just really good value, I think, with this card, which I like. You know, the ongoing there's ongoing Victoria Hand stuff, you know, there's just the Spectrum deck, like there's a lot of just solid options. This could be like may just actually get some value because you actually have some other decent ongoing cards for some certain situations, but that's cope. But like just this card in general, I think is gonna be good. I
Mhm.
think it's my second best card of the season.
I agree until we get the Kirk variant. And then it's the third best card of the season.
The variant boosts up everything else.
Well,
It-
it'll be the best card.
It's
So,
Yeah.
have you watched Gilmore Girls, Tucker?
I've watched bits and pieces. It's one of my wife's favorite shows ever.
Yeah, so you need to sit
Same.
and watch it. You just need to sit and watch it.
But I know who Kirk is. Like I've seen like
Mhm.
pictures
yeah,
of him and stuff. And, like
I'm
she
aware.
showed me characters and everything.
You should just watch it because like it's better than Marvel Snap.
my wife calls me out for doing the dad thing where I say I'm not going to watch, but then I just stand there in the corner, just like watch, just like forgetting what I was going to do, and then the second she calls me out, I leave.
So when I was in
Very
my
weird that she does that.
I don't know, mid-ish, early mid-20s. Do you remember the show Heroes?
Oh, I never watched that one. I
Yes.
couldn't get into
So-
it.
So
That's
back when
so good.
back when Netflix was a DVD mailing subscription service, I got Heroes in the
Take some
mail,
Tylenol.
and I really wanted to watch it with that X, and Heroes has Jess from Gilmore Girls, and she was like, "I'll watch it with you if you watch Gilmore Girls season 1 with me."
Mm,
And I was like, "Sure." And then we watched Gilmore Girls season 1, and then we watched all of Gilmore Girls and did not watch Heroes for quite a while because the show was genuinely fantastic. I am now, I don't know, 20-ish years later, married, and every autumn we rewatch Gilmore Girls. It is an unbelievably good show. One of my students is currently watching it and cannot stop talking about it. Whenever she has like 10 minutes free, she's like, "Can you watch 10 minutes of Gilmore Girls with me?" I'm like, "Yes, yes, I can." So, yeah, show is
I have to
amazing.
be somewhere in 10 minutes, but yeah, who cares about them?
I mean, the 10 minutes is Gilmore Girls time, and then she goes off to class, and I go back to grading papers or whatever.
Yeah, makes sense. I was making a joke that, you had somewhere to be in 10 minutes, but who cares about that when you could watch 10 minutes of Gilmore Girls? You can just be late by 10 minutes.
I mean, that's fair. It's also accurate. Um, nah, Heroes is a 1 season show. It's a very solid show. We did eventually watch it. It is about 1/100th as good as Gilmore Girls, but it's a perfectly good show.
Was there a okay, is this a bit because I feel like
No,
there was like a spin-off show that they tried.
Heroes has 3 seasons. But everything after season 1 is like abysmally bad.
Got it. Okay.
Some
I didn't know the bit. I was trying to make sure
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
uh apparently I'm wrong. Maybe it was only 2 seasons. I remember. Oh, 4 seasons. There's 4 seasons. I watched 3. Writer strike. Rick
You watched all
Hero.
the seasons you needed to.
Yeah, I mean, I should have stopped after 1, but it's fine. It
Oh, it's
it
part of
like
the writers. Oh, I remember that.
there needs to be more writer strikes because writers need to be paid more. Oh my god, is there only one more card this season? What the fuck?
yep.
Yeah.
Did they get yelled at into making fewer cards and we missed it?
Yep.
Huh.
That's a I talked about this. I've heard other creators questioning it, and I've got no proof. But they what is it? One of the game modes last month didn't have a new card associated with it, and I think they are legitimately releasing less cards in the game because they are trying to make it easier for people to catch up with collections potentially,
That's a poor way to do it.
and that I I don't I don't want less stuff.
I
I'm
mean,
just sad about that. This Bug and Yaka era both have data mine variants and stuff. Got 3 cards from last month.
so they just made all these cards and we're like, shit, we can't release them. And now they're just gonna release in random times. Oh hey, what happened to Dum Dum Dugan?
Never heard of it. No idea what you're talking about. Of course I know. I just wish I got that card.
Interesting. They're
The same thing as what
de-emphasizing
was it?
fairy forms?
Tombstone.
Jack Flag just better,
Oh yeah, sorry. Starhawk's cool.
Is it? Starhawk 2/2
Yeah.
on reveal. On odd turns, give your cards the left location plus 1 power. On even turns, give to the right location. Isn't this just a 2/6?
2/6, but you get to use it with the card buffing synergies, and I think that's solid.
Yeah. I don't. I know Smiles likes this a lot. I just don't want to play a 2/6 late in game.
I think there's a real chance this is good. This is
For a
good
Series
with
4 card, it's not bad.
I don't know.
it's good with Maverick. It's good with Clea. It's good with
Is it good with Maverick?
Shaw. It's
Like I
good
don't want to
with
play this after Maverick. I don't want to
I
like
do.
really like what turn 5 you're playing a Starhawk? Like you have to have a lane
Yeah,
full or you just played a 2/5? I just have so much better stats in Marvel Snap right now.
yeah, but I want to play Starhawk.
I don't think I do. Like I can't.
I'm angry at your response.
I
It's
don't.
logical, but I'm angry at it.
Uh, I just wish there was a thing to do with this card. Like I can't figure it out. I'm not even trying to be a jerk. I like can't figure out
You
when
could
I'm
play.
playing this.
You can get the buff on itself. I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't think it's insane.
But like, if I'm either playing at turn 6 or I'm fully filling a location early, like I don't want to do that for a 2/6. That's just not enough upside for me to care. To keep a 2 in my hand all game that I like cannot play early or it does nothing.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess it's a 2/3 because you play it in the left or right location, right?
That's true.
But like, ugh,
Oh, maybe I'm wrong entirely. I
I
don't know.
don't.
I think the card's fine.
Tucker, where do you land?
I think the card's okay for Series 4 and a game mode card. If they were just releasing this, just normally, it would have been just, I have other things, but like, I think there's going to be somewhat homes for this, like thinking like an awesome Andy, like you have to at least have that on the board and then activate it for things to happen. This can hit potentially more cards, but like it's turn based. I think it's okay. So
I think this is like
nothing wrong.
so much worse than Awesome Andy. Because Awesome Andy, like, you can do shenanigans with. What shenanigan? Like, I'm not playing this on my on reveal shenanigans.
No, but like awesome Andy is like you can do shenanigans with it, but I think it's kind of more narrow in some of the shenanigans where this is like, well, I'm a low CL player. I can kind of just plug this in and get power on cards, like opposed to waiting to have it on the board and activate. Of course, Jocasta, gets it multiple procs, but I think the big limitation here is, left lane, right lane. But you can buff yourself, you can buff the other cards.
If this was activate,
just-
this would be so good.
Yeah, because then you could position it differently.
Well, then you could just activate it when you have cards in that lane at the end of the game.
And then it's just we're reprinting so many different cards with almost the same ability.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I mean, we used to have cards with the exact same ability,
What?
right? Like, forget about Swordmaster. Swordmaster used to have the same text
Oh,
as
yeah.
Blade.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
Weird stuff.
Yeah, weird stuff. I haven't thought of that in a long time. That blade change is one of the best buffs they've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love that.
All right, so I think Starhawk is better than Major Victory, but that's it.
I would.
It's not currently better than Magus.
I don't think so.
I
mean,
do.
Iron Man at least, right?
I think you're a big. Well, that's it.
Oh,
You're a big fan of Kraglin, so I understand not going above Kraglin. However, I do. It's at minimum better than Magus. However you're supposed to say the
I don't
stupid
think
name.
it's gonna be. I'll bow to the being outvoted, but I think that this card is like, I genuinely cannot imagine putting this in a deck, and I can imagine putting Magus in a deck. Like, it's just I don't want to play a 2 that I can literally never play on turn 2.
That's fair.
I mean,
Whatever.
I do, but his name is like Grandmaster, right? Transitions, baby. Like, if I'm playing a 2 late game, it has to have game-winning upside, which Grandmaster suddenly does. He's our variant of the week. Which Grandmaster did you choose?
It shows the left one. Also, that going on like playing a card 2-on-2, like if also Deafening Chord was even more prevalent in the meta, I think there's a lot of 2 costs you probably wouldn't be playing necessarily on turn 2.
2 costs you don't
'Cause
want
you
to
don't
play on
want to
turn
get
2? Yeah, sure. Like,
yeah, like
Vicky
there's
hand
to
and
get
stuff.
hit by like
Mhm.
yeah, to get hit by like Deafening Chord and everything. But like I see your argument. Like,
Right.
in general,
So like they're
yeah.
2s you could play on 2, right? You don't want to
Mhm.
play many 2s that you literally cannot play on turn 2 or they do
Right.
nothing.
Mhm.
Not like because of meta consideration type things.
Right.
So
but, yeah, we chose the left one, the left Grandmaster.
why?
Like
It just looks cool.
It's the one throwing cards, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh yeah,
the first spotlight they
has a
had
really
for the
awesome
card
variant.
too. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I
I don't know. I feel it has the most options.
I picked Jeff Goldblum
And
Which-
Dan Hip.
and Dan
Mhm.
Hip. Well, it's the reason I like it is because it's clearly just Jeff Goldblum, right?
Oh yeah.
He was like, I have an opportunity to draw Jeff Goldblum, so I will, which means that we will get the Kirk Kraglin. Just saying.
Dan Hip Kraglin.
Dan Hip.
Dan Hip Kraglin. You know what? If Dan Hip Kraglin is the answer, not data mined yet. We're gonna get we get a patch on Tuesday. That's the answer. That's when we get it. It's gonna be amazing.
So I also just I know Tucker. I think Tucker was playing. I'm not actually 100% sure. I don't know if you were playing Dunce when they first released Series 5.
Yep.
And Absorb Man was one of the cards, and everyone was like, that card's going to be broken. And then like Grandmaster came out like a year later, and was like, that card's going to be broken. and they just weren't, and now they finally are.
Yeah, my first Series 5 I packed was Dazzler.
Ooh, I got Sauron of the like randos. I got Sauron, the only one of 2 random Series 5 I ever got. I don't remember what the other one was. I should, but I don't.
The odds were so low too. It was like 0.01.
Yeah, but yeah. But everyone was like She-Hulk and Absorber Man were like the ones everyone wanted, and then we quickly learned Shuri was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Oh God, that was forever ago.
And Black Panther Zola, but Panther was season pass.
yeah, Panther was season pass, and then he went straight to Series 3, not 5.
Yep.
There was no Series 5 at that point, or it just started. But yeah, that first batch, that was the most fun I've ever had playing a card game. When like Series 5 just came out and we were trying to figure shit out.
Mm-hmm.
It was insane. Love it.
Like that's what got me making content in Marvel Snap, right? Like I'm pretty sure Series 5 is like I was like, I gotta do stuff for this. This is too much fun.
Completely base take.
Yeah, old Thanos with Quinjet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude,
Well-
Quinjet's taken such a big fall. You ever think about that? It used to be 1/2, could do a 0. Oh God, it was busted.
They did release multiple cards at once, Scott, this month. Scott Denham notes they should release multiple cards at once, but they literally did that this week. They released 3. And for a while they were releasing like 5, right?
Mhm.
So yeah. I think the fun was like how fresh the game felt. Or at least a lot of the fun
Yeah.
was how fresh the game felt. I think like hot take galore, but like I think Marvel Snap could really stand for some rotation.
That'd be cool. I think maybe eventually when we someday get draft, they could like rotate cards and like draft mode and everything. That's something Robo was talking about the other day.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Robo in forever.
be
How
fun.
is he?
He's doing good. He's back streaming again, which is nice.
How is he?
Doing
Oh,
good.
he's
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
fire.
Stuff. I thought of him a week or so ago, and I was like, I should message Robo, and then it was like 4 in the morning for him, and I was like, I should remember to message Robo later, and then I completely forgot.
That's a great way to talk. I should message Robo. It's really early. It's a horrible time for him. I should message him later. Is what I should do.
It's a lot of times like I'll just be like, I haven't talked to so and so because my time zone.
That's
is so weird.
relatable. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's fair.
Mm. I love that. That's fun.
Oh, I don't think it. Chat says the best way to think of Man Spider is Old Shuri. I don't consider Man Spider Old Shuri. Because like you're not just doubling things with Man Spider, right? You're like quadrupling them. Like Man
Mhm.
Spider is a different beast. I wish they didn't make so many of these cards. So many of the recent cards they printed, I really wish they didn't make. Like is Marvel Snap a better game because Man Spider's in it? I think that's hard to argue. Yes.
There's a lot of stuff we could redo in Marvel Snap, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I hear you.
Wait. Is Foom being hated now?
A lot
I
of
hate
people, a lot of people hate
I
on
hate
Foom.
Foom. I hate Foom.
No. What? I missed a. Oh God, I can't do this. That's so sad. I just like Foom, but I want Foom.
I want Foom. Foom doesn't wear pants, so he was always fighting an uphill battle.
I was.
But he's not a healthy card.
I like Foom. I just wanted Foom.
If Foom,
I don't know.
so Foom cool when it's like this is such a weird take, but Foom cool when you can hell it. Foom not cool when you're taskmastering it or Zoling it or like playing it early. It's just when you're doing
That's.
stupid shenanigans with Foom, I don't enjoy Foom. When Foom is just like I play on turn 6, win 1 lane, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, that's where I really like it. But I guess the extra stuff, maybe other people could see that. I just know I wanted Foom in the game for years, and I have it, and I'm happy.
Yeah. So like that's it's just you need to win 2 lanes, and if you can get 2 Fooms, you win 2 lanes.
I support this entirely.
So single Foom. There's only one Fin Fang Foom, and I'm perfectly fine. Like I've never been super against just the one lane winner card outside of obviously when Professor X was Professor X. But like when one card can just win the game, it gets a little iffy for me.
That's fair, probably. I don't like it, but it's probably fair.
Would it not be worth it having a card so much strong to turn off on reveals? I don't think that's healthy. I don't think you want to turn off entirely turn off one of your keywords in the game.
Cosmo.
Yeah, like for a location. I think Cosmo is one of the best design cards ever. Cosmo is one of the most played cards in the game right now.
Hey, Cosmo just, I think, always has been, right? That's one of the reasons why it was nerfed in the Techpocalypse.
Yeah, and then it's one of the few that was put back.
That one was fair. Killmonger was fair. I kind of still want to try the world where the other Killmonger exists, but I get it.
Yeah, I don't still, especially now. But Killmonger also doesn't super exist right now. Period.
You don't really need Killmonger right now either. They're not playing like a bunch of one drops.
Yeah, the meta just got too big, right?
Yeah.
Like you can scale ones big, it just doesn't matter. Outside of Kitty, but like Kitty's hard to monger anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just thinking about all the phone cards.
So I'm fully expecting Grandmasters to start showing up in Shulao decks relatively soon too.
He's already in a couple of them.
Yeah. It's just, it seems like if I can Absorbing Man and Grandmaster my Shulao, I'm probably going to win that game.
Yeah, I think it's fair and interesting.
I bet there's going to be like a Shu Star-Lord deck here soon too. Because you can still make it work playing off curve and just having like Kitty Pryde and Merlin and stuff.
Yep. Utterly disgusting stuff. A little harder to like get super huge shoes. Because like you want to play your turn 2. Maybe it's the Dormammu deck, honestly. So you just have the zeros. Ugh. This meta is not making me happy, friends. Like I was so optimistic. Y'all weren't on yet. I guess you were because like it would have been the week before Shulao. Oh no, because Shulao came out by the time we talked. But like the Maverick week, I was like, Marvel Snap's back on track. Things are going in a really good place. And then they released Shulao, and everything since then for me has been like, oh, do I have to load this game?
It's not even like we had a month break between OTAs either. Like some of those month breaks like have been like dry for the meta and everything too. It's just the power we're in right now is just crazy.
Yeah. We're in a meta where it is a easy thing, not even like a reasonable thing, not even a thing you can pull off sometimes. It is easy to play 3 cards, play Star-Lord into MODOK and Hell on the same turn, and that's not even the most power you can put out in the game.
Yeah.
That seems like a problem to me.
I do hope that that's something that they consider to be a problem, and I hope it's not going to be something that they consider a problem in the way that they considered old Loki a problem, so that they, nerf MODOK hella.
Well, the problem is they'll nerf one of these things, and the next thing will just be the best one. Right? Like they released like 6 broken things, so unless they nerf all like 6 broken things at once, I just don't know what we're doing.
They just bring back Old Torch.
I mean, I don't know if Old Torch is enough. There's a lot of Cosmo, and that's the best card against Old Torch. Like we can bring back like 17 old things and see what happens. That'd at least be interesting. Take us like a few weeks to figure out.
It'd be funny.
How do you nerf Star-Lord? You kill it by making it a 5, and you start by just saying it doesn't gain power. Does that make sense to you guys?
That's what we were talking about earlier too.
Yeah. Well, I think we did that before the actual podcast.
Yeah.
It's just a 4/5. You don't gain power, but you get the energy. Like that it get becomes also like because you're doubling and tripling it that it's like a fucking 415 is probably a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain what power creep is? Yes, Tucker, go ahead.
Continually increasing the cost of like the base power for a certain cost, as the meta scales in power, opposed to nerfing said cards that have huge power to like kind of keep up, like essentially kind of like stuff like that.
Yeah, things getting stronger over time, the baseline of things getting stronger over time. And like power
Yeah.
creep is a necessity. Sometimes you're like, power creep is bad. Power creep is a necessity. Otherwise, there's never a
Mm-hmm.
reason to buy the new thing. The problem is the rapidity with which it creeps.
Yeah.
Um, I how do I want to put this? Yeah, so like Marvel Snap didn't go from winning a lane is 25 to 30 power. It went from winning a lane is 40 to 50 power to like 20 power, right? Like that's the real problem.
Yeah.
Like it's just yeah. If you remember when bounce was completely broken because it would get to 30 power in one lane and like 24 in another,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was like that since we can't counter that, that's just too much. Like that's just I would beat that so easily with like 17 decks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe if they give me bounce back, I'll be happy and stop complaining though. 2-0 2-0 plus 3 hit monkey.
Oh,
that'd be
man.
fun.
2 cost beast. Kitty Pride 1-0 plus 2.
Bro, Kitty Pride back. We'll break the game again.
I
You have
mean,
the option to bring it back to your hand.
All you
or
have to
not?
do is play Mysterio. And then you break the game. That's
it's
it.
true. It's true. When new ongoing comes out, play Mysterio game break. So
New card comes out, play Mysterio game break. That's it. You've
Bro,
the bar's
objective
too
is
low
just going to
currently.
totally break Mysterio again.
Kill
God, it's gonna be
Enjoy
amazing.
notes Sable back. Sable will never be a great card again. I'm completely convinced.
Sable needs to hit. Sable needs to be able to. What's the text I've said before? It's just top. You say hit the top character, not
Yeah,
top
sure.
card. Top character.
Sure, top character
Mhm.
works good. But until they do
And
that.
it only misses if there's no characters left in your deck,
Mhm.
which is fair.
Yep. But as of now, I don't think Sable could ever matter. Like with the current text, they could make it like a 1-3, and then I'd play it, but I'd be like, oh, you're still whiffing. Just I guess maybe skills are on the downswing now because they nerfed the best one, right?
That's true. Probably a good thing about that.
Well, and Majestic Wingbeat is fantastic, except that Star-Lord is so good, no one plays it anymore. All right.
Love the cards are good.
Good card, good. Spend your $9.99,
That's
friends.
revolutionary info.
I mean, we could. I don't know. Look, we didn't think it was going to be this good. Is there a chance that they didn't know it was this good?
We didn't know it was this good with just the information we have, and by the time the card is out in the game for I think it's like 30 minutes, we've already had I think 10 times the amount of testing that they could have done, assuming that they even had 9 months of testing with only this card with Star-Lord. And yeah, I think there's a real chance they didn't know the card was going to be this good.
So then it's going to be Nerf Thursday?
They don't typically nerf cards the same week they come out.
That'd be 2 weeks.
But they lock in the nerfs by now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they lock in the OTA nerfs a week before they come out, typically. Is what they've said in the past. So then if they nerfed it, they would have had 3 days of information to nerf it on, so they wouldn't be able to. I don't think that happen then. It's fair to suggest later this month that they would nerf it, but I don't think that they're nerfing it immediately because otherwise it's just not enough info.
They only
Yeah, I
ever
wouldn't sell necessarily.
they only ever nerfed one card right after it came out, like 2 weeks later.
Who was it?
Elsa.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't even 2 weeks. That was still end of the month, wasn't it?
No,
No, it was 2 weeks.
it was 2 weeks.
She was
It
still 2
was?
cost though.
Yeah.
It just was +2 instead of +3.
I forgot. Oh my gosh.
Like
God, Elsa Bloodstone was busted.
They've buffed cards within like a week or two though.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, 'cause
Phoenix Force and
it is legitimately easier though, I think, to tell if a card should get buffed than it is to tell if it should get nerfed.
I mean, Surtur was nerfed in 2 weeks. It was just the not useful nerf. It just didn't matter. So yeah,
it's stuck
Surtur
with
was
a
nerfed.
310.
Yeah. They nerfed it and we're like, 311's too much. Let's make it 310 and see if that fixes it. Everyone was like, what?
And Scar was a 6 cost still, so like it was just crazy.
Yeah. It was wildly
Surtur,
silly.
yeah, Surtur is the one who was Surtur did not get nerfed within 2 weeks. It got nerfed
2 weeks.
within
2 weeks.
only 1 week. That's insane.
Oh, did it? Nice.
Less than a week?
Hey Zill, thanks for this up.
No, just barely over a week. Elsa took 3 weeks. That's insane. Surtur is the fastest nerf I've ever seen in my card.
And Agent Venom and Surtur were back-to-back weeks too. Back-to-back months, excuse me.
It does
Yeah.
get back-to-back months.
Yeah,
God, that
occasionally.
was insane.
I want old Agent Venom back really badly. Like I want fix Cerebro so we can have old Agent Venom back.
Cerebro 4 would be crazy.
Yeah, Cerebro 4 would be broken. But like if we didn't have to worry about that, like if Cerebro was just +2 like it should be, Agent Venom would be totally fine with his old text. Alright.
Wild stuff.
We are off many a side tangent now. Hey, remember to follow Tucker.
It's so unlike us.
We were so far off that time. Follow Tucker.
If you guys want some high energy content in a space where you guys can feel welcome, talk about whatever you would like within reason, and some good quality content, with whether it's deck guides, I tell you guys how to play certain decks as well as showcasing gameplay for said decks, as well as buy or bust every single week to give you guys a general idea on how a card might operate, as well as 3 separate decks for the card. And then Dance and I have an awesome podcast called Marvel Yap, where we talk about the new cards of the week, our OTA predictions, as well as have some fun, either tier list or games, or even just a hard topic to discuss pertaining to Marvel Snap every single week as well.
Please follow Tucker. He's my favorite giant. Just the very best of giants. No New York Giants, no San Francisco Giants, Tucker Giants. Follow him. Also, hey, is there a new One Piece card game?
Not a new one, but it's popping up more and more, which is awesome. If they get a digital version of that, that'll be freaking sick.
I got a Instagram ad for some One Piece thing entering beta online, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's a card
Maybe.
game. Oh, I don't know.
Look into it.
Yeah, let me know. All right, interesting. Okay, Dance, plug your stuff.
Yeah, it's not my dance. You can see me occasionally on Twitch if I have the free time, talking about fun stuff. In addition to also being on YouTube, I'll post up the stuff I can whenever I do have the free time. That's just a difficult thing to get. And then when I do have said free time, I also like to play a lot of other stuff. And I'm trying to hit Twitch partner, by the way. I should actually try to focus on that. But I've also been doing, speaking of other things like the Yap with Tuck Weekly, like what he already said, over on his channel. And I'm also trying to ban a bunch of stuff over on Guest's YouTube channel with a new show we're doing called The Ban List, which we're testing out stuff with it right now. First episode went out last Sunday. I think this week it is going out on Saturday, I think it's the day before this came out. I think it's when Glazer uploads this. But anyway, yeah. Follow me on Twitch and YouTube, and if you like my stuff, I like to go around and hang out because I'm a social butterfly, apparently.
No, you're a social blue eyes white dragon.
There you go. That's the answer.
Yeah. Please make sure you're following Not My Dance. One day, Not My Dance will notice that YouTube has that new collab feature, and the podcast will go out on both feeds. But until then, please
It
make sure you're
does.
also does it good. You're following. You're like on Tucker's channel, on guest channel, like not on both.
Yeah, but it
sir?
doesn't. So it only shows up in your subscription feed. It doesn't show up in any of my listed videos.
Oh, really?
So like if you, yeah,
Huh. I've seen it in subscription feed. Okay, I guess I haven't checked listed. That
yeah,
makes sense.
it's subscription feeds, not the listed. Sorry, I spent a lot of time looking into weird YouTube stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Well, either way, follow Not My Dance and make sure you're following Guest and Tucker so that you don't miss it in Dance's subscription feed while you're staring into his deep, deep eyes. Cool?
Not as cool as you, but we try our best.
Thanks, babe. All right. Check out patreon.com/snapjudgments if you're interested, dear friends. If not, hey, no harm, but we're also kicking off season 8. Can't believe it's 8 already. Of Snap Judgments League. Please join, especially if you're at all remotely good at Marvel Snap, because we cannot let Butt take my money every other month. It's getting really annoying. I think he's won like 5 of these. It's ridiculous. Please, please, please join Snap Judgments League and beat Butt. I'm talking to you in chat, Roram. Please, somebody take Butt out. In the meantime, though, we have a top tier Patreon thing where I'm going to read everyone's name as fast as humanly possible. If you'd like to hear your name read as fast as humanly possible, please check out the Patreon. Our Patreon month is actually Code. We switched, and then I didn't switch this one. Jonesy Snap 22, Abigail Lee Simon, Turbine, LAB Inc., I Am Frostman, Hotel Never Ryan Burke, Ryan Wood Snap, Ryan Fair Group, Mythical Kev, Characters League, Corey, because we sure Angel 3K. Black Dahlia, Pyro, Goatsy, Hallowed, Fanatic, Absolute China, Dirty Casual, Dark Mogul, Mr. Robo, Ginger Prime, Philly, Haplo, Kenny Loggins, The Danger, the Kenny Loggins. Wait, did I just say that? The Biz of Black 23, CBD, Jessica, Slush Out, The King of Bros, The Great Kazoo, Werewolf, Kev Soda, Colt Glam, David G, Wingfield, Tristan, H. Martin, Jason B, Matt V, William, Billy Nix, Ray Sean Smith is gone, but hey, he's still here because it's an old one. Charles, Sharky, Washington, Corin, John Q, Jimmy Q, Q Town, Yes Stout, 8 1 Big Man, Catcher Sack, Steve O, Yo Marco, Ted Pro, Kid Pro Joe, Satchis, Joe, Bickety Boom Bop, Rick Suclick, Killer Screen, Goblin Floppies, Spectrum, Slolly Fox, Hoot, Matt H, TG, Mike, Isaac, Freaking Flex, Nick, the Greeky, Toxic Soul King, baby, King Emissary, Dumb Falcon, Father, Number 2 Ties, Great Brother, the Franklin Tucker, and of course, Gunny T, where the T stands for. There's a lot of cool new Marvel Snap content coming out, and I hope you're checking all of it out. We good?
We good.
Say bye, Dance.
We good. Oh, bye, Dance.
Knew you were going to do that. Peace and love, everybody.